The Mongol Empire was one of history's most significant empires, stretching from Eastern Europe to Asia under the leadership of Genghis Khan. In this video, we will delve deeper into the history of the rise of Genghis Khan and his impact on the world. Genghis Khan was born Temujin in 1162, the son of a minor Mongol chieftain. He grew up in a society that was fragmented and disunited, with various tribes constantly fighting for resources and territory. From an early age, Genghis Khan became known for his military prowess, leadership skills, and ability to unite warring tribes. His early life was marked by hardship and his father was killed when he was young, and he was forced to live as an outcast for many years. Temujin's first major conquest was the Karaite tribe, led by Togrul Khan. Togrul Khan was initially reluctant to fight Temujin, but he was eventually persuaded by his wife, Sorgatani Beki. After Togrul Khan's defeat, he had joined with the Temujin. Temujin and Togrul Khan's forces defeated the Tatars, a rival Mongol tribe. This victory marked the beginning of the Mongol Empire. However, he was a brilliant strategist and a charismatic leader, and he eventually united the Mongol tribes under his rule. In 1206, Temujin was proclaimed Genghis Khan, leader of all Mongol tribes. He then set about expanding the Mongol Empire. Genghis Khan's conquests. Under Genghis Khan's leadership, the Mongol Empire grew rapidly, conquering vast territories across Asia, Southeast Europe, and Eastern Europe. Genghis Khan's invasion of China began in 1211, when he led a Mongol army against the Jin dynasty. The Mongols were initially successful, capturing several cities and defeating the Jin army. However, the Jin regrouped and launched a counterattack, driving the Mongols back. In 1215, Genghis Khan returned to China with a larger army. This time, the Mongols were more successful. They captured the Jin capital of Nanjing and forced the Jin emperor to flee. The Mongols then went on to conquer much of northern China. The Mongol invasion of China was a brutal campaign. The Mongols often used scorched earth tactics, destroying everything in their path. They also massacred entire cities that resisted them. The Mongol invasion caused widespread death and destruction in China. However, the Mongol invasion also had some positive effects. The Mongols brought order and stability to China after centuries of civil war. They also promoted trade and commerce, and they helped to spread Chinese culture to other parts of the world. In 1218, Genghis Khan turned his attention to the Khwarezmian Empire in Central Asia. One of the most significant battles in the Mongol Empire's history was the Battle of Khwarezmia in 1218. The Khwarezmian Empire was a powerful and wealthy Islamic state that occupied parts of Iran, Uzbekistan, and Turkmenistan. Genghis Khan sent an envoy to the Khwarezmian Shah in request of trade. But the Shah responded by killing the Mongol emissary, sparking a brutal war between the two empires. Then begun the war. The Khwarezmian ruler, Muhammad II, was initially successful in repelling the Mongol invasion. But Genghis Khan was not to be defeated. He led his forces on a long and bloody campaign that eventually brought the Khwarezmian Empire to its knees. The Mongols ultimately emerged victorious, and the Khwarezmian Empire was conquered, marking a significant victory for the Mongol Empire. In 1221, Genghis Khan invaded the Caucasus, where he defeated the Khwarezmian army and captured the city of Samarkand. He then turned his attention to the Khwarezmian capital of Urgench, which he captured and destroyed in 1223. One of the striking features of the Mongol Empire was its size and scope. At its height, the Mongol Empire encompassed an area of over 24 million square kilometers, making it the largest contiguous empire in history. The Mongols were able to conquer vast territories due to their military tactics, including the use of siege warfare, psychological warfare, and the utilization of the horse archer. The Mongol Empire was also characterized by a complex administrative structure. Genghis Khan divided his empire into 4 major khanates, each ruled by one of his sons. These khanates were responsible for administering the territories under their control, collecting taxes, and providing military support to the empire. The Mongol Empire also had a significant impact on the development of world religions. The Mongols practiced a form of shamanism, but they were tolerant of other religions and cultures. Under the Mongol Empire, various religions including Buddhism, Christianity, Islam, and Judaism were allowed to coexist peacefully. One of the most significant legacies of the Mongol Empire was its impact on the development of world trade and commerce. The Mongols facilitated the exchange of goods and ideas between different regions of the world, creating a network of trade routes such as the Silk Road. The Silk Road was a major artery of trade that linked the East and West, connecting China to the Mediterranean world through Central Asia. The Mongol Empire under the leadership of Genghis Khan represents one of the most fascinating and complex civilizations in history. Despite their reputation for brutality and military conquest, the Mongols were also known for their cultural and religious tolerance. Genghis Khan's conquests continued until his death in 1227. By that time, he had conquered most of Central Asia, China, and the Caucasus. His empire was the largest contiguous land empire in history, stretching from the Pacific Ocean to the Mediterranean Sea. The Mongol Empire under the leadership of Genghis Khan was one of the most significant empires in history. Known for its military prowess, cultural tolerance, and contributions to the development of trade and commerce. His successor, Ogedei Khan, continued to lead the empire and expand its territory. Genghis Khan's conquests had a profound impact on the course of world history. They led to the spread of the Mongol Empire, which eventually became one of the largest and most powerful empires in history. And his armies were known for their speed, ferocity, and discipline. He was also a wise ruler, and he established a system of law and order in the Mongol Empire. He promoted trade and commerce, and he encouraged religious tolerance. They also led to the spread of Mongol culture and language, and they helped to open up trade routes between Europe and Asia. Genghis Khan is considered one of the greatest military leaders in history. The legacy of the Mongols continues to fascinate and inspire people around the world, reminding us of the power of human will and the potential for greatness.